Hey guys, what's up? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. I'm going to talk a little bit about Tesla. And, it's giving me fits right now. But I mean, I'm not the only one going through this, but I wanted to talk a little bit about, let me get it up on the screen here. I wanted to talk a little bit about Tesla and what's going on with stock. Now, I was going to do a video about Tesla dropping below $150 a share. But it still has been continuing to fall. And I want to talk about in this video why I think Tesla could start spiraling below $100 a share. And if it does, it's going to be I mean, I don't know if it'll get to $100 a share. I just think it's a real possibility it can dip in the 90s, But let me jump into this real quick. I mean, at present time, it's sitting at $140.95. Months ago, I didn't think it would get this far. And I'm being dead honest with you. I didn't think the stock was going to get this far because, it has such a fan following. I'm a new investor into it. I've been tracking the progress of the stock ever since I've been investing. And I've seen it skyrocket. I've seen it drop several times. I've seen it split several times. Now, being that, we in the economic situation we are, with rate hikes and such, like I always bring up in these videos, everything is subject to change. Will it make a comeback? Yeah, it'll make a comeback. But I mean, I'm definitely going to be watching this because I mean, right now, my cost basis is just a little bit under $180 a share. I could have brought in that Tesla. I could have brought Tesla at that, at 150. But like in the past videos I said, I think it's going to continue to fall. Once it got down there close to 150, I was like, okay, I can see what's going on. And then we got a lot of different mitigating factors, which I'll talk about in this video. And, you guys can get your own assumptions. And, as always, leave me a comment and tell me what you think. But first thing I want to talk about is the Twitter distraction. Now, we all know the man paid for Twitter. A lot of people say he overpaid for it. What have you. He never ran one of these type of social media companies before. This is not like engineering. He's going to have, speed bumps in the way of him doing this. And I mean, the man is encountering that. A lot of people are questioning his leadership skills, the way he treats his employees, so on and so forth. But the man has a new company that he has to give time to. Now, will he get another CEO? I don't know if he'll get another CEO because that rumor circulating around right now. But I mean, if he does, I think if he does, just from him doing that, without saying what his plans are with other ventures that he owns, just him getting the CEO would take and lessen, this fall of Tesla stock. In fact, we might get a run because, people like Elon, they believe in him. And it's going to be what it's going to be with that. Now, that's the first thing, the Twitter distraction in my book. Second thing is, and this is why I'm saying I'm waiting until mid to late January when these Tesla earnings come out. Because if they get a bad earnings call, and we just had that rate hike of, 50 basis points, people going to run from it. I mean, people are slowly getting fed up with it right now, as investors. But I mean, I think it's going to be a mass exodus. And we'll see a serious tumbling stock. Now, will they get these earnings calls? Will they be positive? Nobody knows. The Shanghai plant incident, where they slowed production. I think it mainly comes down to delivery concerns and logistic. I mean, remember they had the logistical concerns where they had the vehicles, but they had no way to get them where they had to go. I think that's going to be one thing. The earnings miss, if they do have an earnings miss, I think it's going to be something as far as logistical. I mean, as far as producing the cars, they're going to produce them. But I mean, as far as the delivery, I think it'd be like last time where, it created, kind of like a little bit of hysteria when we saw a drop in the stock months ago. We'll see though, like I said. But another thing, the rate hikes, the results of the rate hikes. Certain sectors, automotive and stuff like that, be hit. EV in 2023 is going to get hit, because a lot of people don't have the capital Elon Musk and Tesla has. You know, I think it's going to have a big bearing on where this stock is going to go and how people are going to be receptive to it. Like I said, the stock will bounce back, people. It'll bounce back. But I'll go on record as saying this. If the stock, depending on how fast it falls, say we get in before earnings, right? Mid-January, a few days before earnings or a week before earnings. I watch my portfolio almost every day, right? If this stock starts to teeter around 110, depending on how rapid the descent is, you know, I might buy in then if it's close to earnings, you know, the earnings report. Because say they have positive earnings. They've been having positive earnings. They have revenue beats for the last year. They've been going. But say they have one, and you guys know that really invest, all you gotta do is have successive good earnings, and then you had that one bad earning and everybody jump off the ship. That's why I said I'm waiting until January to see what's going to happen with this stock. Because I mean, anything's possible with Tesla. Tesla, the whole market could be red. Tesla take off. You never know when it's going to jump. And it might seem like I sound like I'm timing the market. I'm just being smart with it. Because even if it does turn around, my cost basis is 170. I can still buy in all the way up until then and still bring my price down. You know, and I just want to be smart about it. But I think that's just basically about it, about what I'm going to say. I mean, how I think about Tesla. But I mean, guys, as always, man, like, leave me a comment. Do you think this stock can drop below $100 a share? And if it does drop below $100 a share, what do you think a lot of the analysts would be saying? What they saying is buy then, you know? Do you think Tesla's a value now at 140? Let me ask you guys that, because if I was a new investor and I was buying into Tesla, or I was looking at Tesla coming in now, hold on, let me say that. Not knowing that, you know, a little bit about the economy and how that's having an impact on the price, a lot of people see this price and be like, oh yeah, Tesla's a buy. You know, buying in at 140, we don't know what the results of the Tesla Semi on the road, logistically, and stat-wise, as far as financially, how it affects the business in a positive way, these vendors and stuff. So we don't know. That might be another thing that takes off. So it's a lot of mitigating factors. We got the Cybertruck coming out. We don't know how many people are going to find satisfaction in that once it's revealed and people see it on the street. Because, you know, people see stuff on the street and then they're like, okay, I see it close. And they want to, you know, they're curious, and then they go and check it out, and then people buy things. That's, you know, just basically how it is. But I honestly think we're at a precipice where a lot of other products are coming out other than what we've been accustomed to. And I think a lot of people are not paying attention. I mean, not paying attention, but are not thinking about that in reference to the stock price. Now, some are, but a lot of retail investors are not really thinking about it. And they're like, oh, but Tesla's too high, Tesla's overvalued, Tesla's this, Tesla that. In 5 years from now, we never know where this stock's going to be. But my predictions is it's going to be in a positive direction. And with all this other technology they got coming out, I think Tesla is going to be like a brand name in the future. Not only just in cars, but in households too. And that's why I decided to invest, because I mean, they got a lot of ingenuity, and they're not just dealing with cars. You know, to me, Tesla is a tech company, you know, so that's why I bought into it, and that's why I'm gonna stick with it. You know, am I bullish on it? Yeah, I'm bullish on it. But right now, I'm not going to be buying in. You know, I always talk about dollar cost averaging. I have cash reserves on the side, and I've had them for a while, you know, on purpose, because when this wealth transfer really takes hold in January and all the smoke clears and we start to see everything falling, I want to be able to get every opportunity I can that's afforded to me to make my portfolio better, thus increasing my investment journey. But yeah, guys, like I said, leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about Tesla. It's down 27% in December alone. And I'm like, man, I don't know how far this thing got room to drop, but it's definitely going to be interesting watching. Now, I mean, I have shares of Tesla. I have a significant amount of shares that I've accumulated recently. But I'll just let it go down and I'll see how it goes. But I mean, as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have an awesome day. Remember, leave a comment and a thumbs up. Take care.